So this is a quote I wanted to read that I found relevant to today that you said 13 years ago. This was back in September of 2007. And the quote is, "It's a sin not to practice. This is not a moralistic judgment. It is rather a creative conclusion, meaning that if you do not strive for greatness, perfection, excellence, or mastery, you may squander your resources, or worse, submit your life to senseless mediocrity." And I felt that was a really strong point. And I wanted to maybe hear about people not going for, mastery, or people, succumbing to mediocrity and thus...
That's like everybody you know.
Yeah, sure.
And we still love them anyway. But they're just cruising along. Right? Bouncing off, other people, bouncing off their karma. It's ordinary. So, and so if you don't practice, then you stay in that stream. There's nothing wrong with it. You're going to get, to the end of your life in some form or other and pay the price at that point of having to let everything go and sort of like, be taken out. And, I think the expectation is that it's all over at that point. Might be the beginning. It's the beginning of what's next that you deserve. Theoretically, in terms of the law of karma, cause and effect is what you deserve the next step. So depending on what you did and what you're doing, it could be the most perfect logical next step you could ever imagine. Right? Because there's something very precise going on in this universe. Mm-hmm. They call them the lords of karma, and they're up there, right? Ding, boom. Mm-hmm. So the idea of practice then is to relieve yourself of unnecessary, let's say, confusion, right? Doubt, self-division, insecurity, being anywhere but here now. You got to be here now, man. Right. You got to see the real opportunity of any kind of practice is how well you're being here now. Not where you're running around to, where you're going next, because there's a show down the road, and you got to be there for the show, and then after that there's another show, and you're going to be nothing unless you see all the shows. That's not true. That's not real, and none of the shows are helping you out. Right? Nobody else's show is helping your show out. Only your practice can help your show out. Comment? Not what you expected, eh?
So then it seems it would be better to give everything up now, or start working on giving everything up, as opposed to waiting until...
Well, it's not you giving it up. That's the paradox. You're not giving anything up. You might think you're giving anything up. It's already given up already. You have to catch up with the already given up. So you have to catch up to the what it is that you want it to do. So you have to catch up to that. And that's the paradox of being here now. In the now, outside of the now, in some other sense of time and space, and seeking and searching and running and tripping and partying and carrying on, right? Keeping up with everybody else's garbage. That's not in the now. That's in their time-space world. So the idea is practice means relaxing yourself and being in the present with every movement, every heartbeat, every brainwave, where you're in the calm, if you can be in the calm as you move, as you do, as you are at that point, in the moment.